my name's Shannon. I'm a student physical therapist. Do I have permission to assess your wound today and record it for educational purposes?
You sure do.
Perfect. So with Erin's lateral epicondyle right here, this is on her right lateral malleolus, she has what looks like a pressure ulcer from first glance. So we're going to deal with the size of this first. So we're going to measure with our applicator right here from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then we're going to measure on our disposable ruler over here. And that is 3.2 centimeters from 9 to 3. And then we're going to measure from 12 to 6. Again with the applicator, just bring our fingers to the edge of the wound. And that is 4 centimeters from 12 to 6. And just for the purposes of the video, we're going to pretend like it has some depth. And that would be about a ½ centimeter deep. So at first glance, this wound is nice and circular and looks to be a pressure ulcer. Has a little bit of eschar around the outsides, but is beefy and has nice granulation tissue in the middle. Looks like it's healing well. And so it's about, I would say, 90% granulation tissue and 10% eschar. So the color looks really nice and the shape looks uniform and circular. And there doesn't seem to be any drainage at all, and the peri wound looks nice. I don't see any variation in tissue coloration. She doesn't look to be cyanotic or anything. She's still growing hair around the area, so doesn't appear to be venous or arterial insufficiency. So I'm just going to feel the peri wound. Doesn't feel to be cold, so I'm not really worried about blood flow, but I am going to compare it to the other leg. Can I see if that leg really quick? They seem to be the same temperature. And we're going to check the scent of the wound. We're going to do that by wafting. There does seem to be a little bit of an unpleasant smell, so that leads me to believe that there's a little bit of infection that we should be worried about. So we're going to check the pulses as well. So I'm going to do dorsalis pedis right in here. And I'm getting a good pulse there, about a 2+. I'm going to feel the anterior tib pulse as well, or posterior tib, excuse me. Normal pulse is there as well, about a 2+. So I'm not really worried about blood flow or lack of oxygen to the area at all. Everything seems to be healing pretty well. This eschar looks really intact, so I'm not going to debride that. It looks like it is healing effectively. It's nice and stable, so we don't want to get that out of the way. The wound edges, though, do look like they're rolling a little bit here, so I would be a little bit worried about undermining. So we could check that with an applicator. I clearly can't do that now, but that's what I would do. And yeah, I believe that is all. Thank you for letting me evaluate your wound today.
You're welcome.